Yeah, I got some dad jokes. You think they are bad jokes? I know they are rad jokes. Check out my dad jokes.
What did the top hat say to the bow tie? You hang around. I'll go on ahead. Why does leather armor work perfectly as camouflage? Because it's literally made out of hide. What's the difference between left Twix and right Twix? The left ones don't taste right. My now ex-girlfriend borrowed $100 from me. She returned exactly $100 after we broke up. I lost interest in that relationship. And now I'm left alone. Whoever came up with this one deserves a lot of credit. On my first day as a car salesman, a customer asked, "Cargo space?" I said, "Car don't do that, car can't fly." Do monks use email? Yes, as long as there aren't any attachments. A judge orders Mario to pay a sum of $10,000. He said, "It's a fine." Mario says, "No, it's attainable." People who can't distinguish between etymology and entomology bug me in ways I cannot put into words. A woman is at her husband's funeral. A man leans in and says, "Do you mind if I say a word?" She says, "No, go right ahead." He clears his throat and says, "Plethora." She says, "Thanks, it really means a lot." Will transparent caskets ever become popular? That remains to be seen. Bread is like the sun. It rises in the east and sets in the west. I saw this amazing ham the other day. I thought, if someone put an S in front of it and an E after it, it would be a shame. I saw this article the other day. A man was so angry that his wife changed her surname that he filled her car with cement. If she takes him to court, she'll have concrete evidence. I asked my producer how much to buy a singing ensemble. He said, "You mean a choir?" I said, "Fine. How much to acquire a singing ensemble?" Over 100 years ago, everyone had a horse and only the rich had cars. Today, everyone has a car and only the rich have horses. My, the stables have turned. British people talk like, "I'm British." Is it because they drank the tea? I saw this bike at a yard sale. I asked the owners, what's the lowest you'll go on it? They said, only 2 miles per hour. Any slower than that, and you'll tip over. I saw this drill sergeant tearing this Australian up the other day. He said, you come here to die? The Australian said, nah, mate, I came here yesterday. Did you hear about the hacker that escaped? No one knows what happened. He just ran somewhere. Don't be mad at lazy people. They didn't do anything. The letter L threatened to leave the other letters in the word lover. They said, fine, but if you leave, we're over. This little boy came up to me and said, I have a pun for you. I said, oh? What is it? He said, it's like a joke where you play with words. You'll rarely see crabs walking straight down the road. They prefer the sidewalk. My dentist said my teeth were stained. He asked, do you smoke or drink coffee? I said, I drink it. My boss asked, how good are you at PowerPoint? I said, I excel at it. After a moment of silence, he asked, did you just make a Microsoft Office pun? I said, word. I recently heard on the news that a man has discovered how to do origami backwards. More on the story as it unfolds. I was at this restaurant. The waiter came up and said, "Your bill." I said, "No, I'm Zach." He said, "I mean your check." I said, "No, I'm American." He said, "Sir, I'm saying you need to pay." So I grabbed a hairpiece from my bag. Why do vampires stay away from Taylor Swift? Because she's got bad blood. What time is it when an elephant sits on your fence? Time to get a new fence. How do you make a tissue dance? Put a little boogie in it. Why did the girl throw a clock out the window? To make time fly!